people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Daily Porcupine, the ultimate Kotoko fan channel. If you're new here, you know what to do. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you've been here before, welcome back, guys. Let's get into today's topic. Now, we have seen that Kotoko have signed series of new players, and everyone is talking about, oh, every season we sign new players, every season we start players and sign new players. Yes, we are not like European clubs where we can, adapt and all that, where the contract negotiations are very complicated. This particular one, if they give you a short-term contract and you don't perform, they are going to get rid of you. So it makes sense that a player that is not performing should either go on loan to give the player a second chance to impress, or the player leaves and maybe go elsewhere, because Kotoko is a big club. That's what people don't understand. Kotoko is a big club. If you don't perform well at Kotoko, it doesn't mean that you won't perform well at another club, because at Kotoko the pressure is high, expectations is high, and it overwhelms players. And that is why some players, only a few players that left Kotoko and go to another Ghana Premier League team where there's no pressure, they'll go out there and they'll perform and all that. The example is Sam Adams at Tidwana. He's gone there, played very well last season, and he scored some pretty good goals, but at Kotoko he couldn't do anything. So things like that will cause the club to say, oh, okay, this guy can withstand the pressure or the expectations at Kotoko, so I think you have to leave. Either you go for loan or permanent transfer. So Kotoko have decided to offload some players. I think the figure that has been online is 8 players, and those players include Emmanuel Jumfi, the deputy captain. I'm not sure about that one, because Emmanuel Jumfi is actually useful. Then Habib Mohamed, fans will be very disappointed if Habib Mohamed goes for free. I think his contract expires next year, and reports are stating that Habib Mohamed will also be either leaving on loan or permanent transfer. Then other people on the list is Latif and Abila, Emmanuel Sakode. I heard Emmanuel Sakode is on loan. Osman Ibrahim is on loan, definitely on loan, because I think after his injury last season, he couldn't replicate his, earlier form, the form he started the season with. He was very good when he started the season. I think he scored about 3 goals in how many games? Yeah, I think 2 or 3 goals. But after he came out from injury under Marina Barreto, he couldn't replicate the form. He, was so lazy and all that, and he couldn't work very hard to get back on track. So I heard he'll be going on loan. Then the other people we have is Kwame Edomfrimpong and Godfred Isiama. Those are the other players that I'm hearing will be going out of the club in this particular transfer window. Now, I don't know all the players I've called. I don't know if because fans like some of the players I've called right now. Fans like Latif and Abila very well. Fans like Habib Mohamed and other players. So I'm not sure which of the players that will be going on loan and players that will be leaving on permanent transfer. So hopefully they resolve everything very soon. But as players are coming in, that's the main line. The bottom line is, as players are coming in, players are going out. Players are coming in, players are going out. So if anyone tells you that the squad will be too big, just remind the person that some players will be leaving too. So that is the players that reports are stating that reports are stating might leave Kotoko in the coming weeks. I think some of them have started looking for clubs. Some of them have started looking for agents, working with their agents for a possible move. I also heard that Samuel Frimpong might be heading to Mediama, since we now have a new right back, Samuel Apia. So I think it won't make sense to keep about 3 or 4 right backs at the club. So I think Samuel Frimpong will be leaving for a permanent transfer. Even if he signed, I think he signed a new contract earlier this year. I think a few months ago he signed a new contract. He might be leaving, or he might be staying, or he might go on loan. But those players I've called are the players that are being shortlisted. I'll be leaving Kotoko in this transfer window. I'd like to know your thoughts. Put that in the comment section and tell me what you think. I think that's all for today. If you haven't subscribed, do it right now and hit the notification bell.